trick or treat. Where's all the trick or treat candy? I'm trick or treating.
No,
Can't you tell I got
no.
my mask on?
No candy.
Look at my mask.
Your
How you
mess,
like my mask?
Your mess is good.
What are you doing, Helen?
How you doing?
You doing okay?
Yes, come in.
I didn't know if it was safe to come down here or not.
Yeah, it's alright.
Everything going all right?
How are you?
Huh?
You doing okay? Yeah?
How was your leg?
Got a bad knee.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Hey,
How you doing?
hanging in there.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Have y'all heard anything about the psychiatric report or the state trooper report pertaining to the accident? Are y'all in contact with his wife? Lynn? No?
And with who?
His wife?
Yeah, we could.
Lonnie?
Yeah, we talked to her and talked to the baby and stuff, but I and the lead don't get involved in any of that. Like I told you a long time ago, she's the one that's in charge and what she's gonna do, and that's it. There's no, say so or anything. So whatever she does, it's her business.
Even though it's our grandbaby?
No, I didn't say that about the baby. You asked me if I knew anything about,
Her. And about the toxicology report and all that other
yeah,
stuff?
you asked me about the reports and stuff. No, we don't get involved in none of that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, like I told you, I don't wanna see Nick's picture on the computer, on my phone. I don't wanna see nothing like that. I don't wanna hear
It
about
ain't about his picture, it's about knowing what happened. Whether or not the brakes failed, whether or not he had alcohol in his body, whether or not he was doing drugs. I mean, I would like to know.
Well,
No, Nick doesn't
God's
do
the
none
only
of that.
one that.
I don't think he does neither. As a matter of fact, I'm 99% sure that he doesn't.
Well, my understanding, he was, those trucks are heavy,
Yeah.
and he was going up a hill.
Ollie, I'm going in the bedroom. I do not wanna hear that. I told you, I do not. I've got enough problems, and I don't wanna hear that crap.
You got enough health problems?
Yeah,
I
I
know.
got cancer.
I know you do. I'm sorry to hear that, Ricky. I really am. I'm sorry to hear that. We went over a crest the week that I understand the state trooper,
Yes.
and because the traffic was backed up, I guess about 2.5 miles because they had a construction project going on.
There is a road in Raleigh, Millington. It's very similar. You go up, go down, go up, go down.
Right. But this was on the interstate now. This is on I-40.
Yeah, but there's some places on the highway where, you go up and down.
Yeah, I know that.
And I bet you that the way she explained it to me, that he was going up, and he's not familiar with the road. And when you've been driving for a long time, you kind of forget.
His delay actions may have been a little bit off. I got you. Towards him responding accurately or quickly.
So.
But see, the way I understand it, that those trucks, even if you was to slam on your brakes all at once because they are 55,000 pounds of weight, they're made with their anti-braking system that they won't. You can't make them come to a skid. They won't come to a skid.
It's very hard to stop.
Yeah.
When you're driving 65, 70 on these trucks.
Now he told me it wouldn't go but 65 miles an hour going downhill.
Yeah.
So if he's going up that crest, he's probably about 60.
60. So when he's going up,
So speed wasn't the option. Speed wasn't the issue.
No. The minute he wants to go down, the traffic was in complete stop.
Right.
So he kind of like got surprised, or probably He wasn't
Maybe he
paying
hit,
attention.
maybe he hit the brakes, and maybe they just didn't.
He
They
hit the
just,
brakes probably, but it was too close for him, and he knew he was gonna go all over these people, all over these cars.
yeah,
So he kind of like went that way, and he hit the concrete barrier on the highway. And those trucks from the front, they're flat.
yeah.
So when you hit the concrete barrier at a speed of 60, that's tough. And his neck went out. That's how he died, actually. His neck snapped.
Oh, really?
You know, he didn't die from like thing, but he on the when he hit the concrete, he went like this. You know, his neck. You know, when your neck snaps, that's it. You're gone.
It looked to me like it was an unsurvivable accident.
It was, yeah.
It was an unsurvivable accident. In other words, it wouldn't have mattered who was driving the vehicle. They'd have went through the
No.
same repercussions.
No. Nick is a good driver. I mean, I've been driving with Nick all my life. He is a good driver.
Right.
So the impact
Right.
make his neck snap.
I got you.
You know.
So you don't know if it broke his legs. You don't know if it broke his hip. You don't know if it
Yes,
mangled up.
Yes, it was broken. His hip was broken. A lot of ones was broken.
I was told by the people that done the funeral that the reason, most people whenever they have a funeral, they lay their arms like this right here across their chest, and the reason why that they didn't do that was because his left hand obtained, basically it almost cut his hand off.
Yeah. He had Jimmy, you know, the guy
Yeah,
at the funeral.
Yeah.
A lot of ones broken.
I'm gonna say he probably never did feel it coming, never did know it coming.
No.
It was so quick.
It was very good.
You know what I'm saying? Just lights out.
Lights out, exactly. When your neck snapped, that's it. You gone.
He didn't feel nothing, did he?
I hope not.
Why does she get so upset around me? Or is it just Nicholas trying to get over all this?
Yeah, she still cry every night.
Oh, does she?
Yes. So
Well, different people relate to grief in different ways.
yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been tough on me too.
Yes, it's very tough. I still can't accept it. I can't believe it happened.
It just happened so quick.
He was here about like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was here. He was sitting there too.
Yeah. Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I talked to him the same day.
You talked to him the same day?
Mhm.
On the telephone while he was coming through Oklahoma? Or coming through New Mexico? Somewhere up in there, right?
Yeah. I didn't know where he was, but he said because he was coming here at 1 o'clock at night.
Right.
He said, I'll see you out here at 1 o'clock. I said, okay. And hang up. Then around 9 o'clock, I called to see who is at.
Right.
Nobody answered. Then we received the call at 12 o'clock from Lana.
From Lana.
That's when I called you, I guess.
Yeah, you called me right at 3.
3 in the morning? Yeah.
And I didn't get no sleep the rest of the night. I'm sure y'all didn't either. I contacted his secretary. I called just, basically going to leave a message. And I called the first time, and something happened to the phone, he hung up. And then I called again. Whenever I called again, she answered. This was probably, give or take, around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And of course, the secretary, I forgot her name now, but she said, well, I'll be sure and tell the brothers. Did you know at 6 o'clock on the dime they called me? At that time they was in southern Illinois on some sort of a hunting project, fishing game hunting project that they was on. And that's whenever we started talking. That was the first time I'd ever talked to him in my entire life. Was the two brothers that he actually worked for.
I never talked to them.
you was aware that he was doing a job on the side, right? He was moonlighting.
Yes.
And the company that he was moonlighting for, just right down here below Memphis, in Hornwall, over there, WW Construction.
Mhm.
You know that, right? And the last time I talked to Lana, in which it's difficult to talk to her, and it's not because she's inadequate, but she's from another country. She's accustomed to different customs, to different laws, to different this, different that. And I've been trying to help her, and the whole time I've been trying to help her, I guess I must have spoke to her or something. Anyway, she cut me off. Well, the reason why I'm coming down here tonight is because I was going to put some more stuff on Nicholas's grave over there, and also I was going
I
to.
went there about a week ago.
You wanna?
I was there about a week ago.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, and the ground is kind of like, caving,
Yeah.
sagging.
Sagging in.
Yeah, so they need to put more dirt on top of it, to make it level.
Uh huh. What caused that? All the rain.
Always, yeah, always when you dig.
Because whenever the funeral happened, I mean, it was so dry. My God, you couldn't.
Yeah, still though.
It was super dry, and then we got all that rain later on.
Yeah, always when you dig the deep hole
Yeah.
and you fill it up, it's gonna sag.
It settles down.
Yeah, it settles down.
It settles down.
So they have to wait like 2 months.
And I was told that his company that he worked for in Huntsville, Alabama, was the ones that actually paid for the funeral and had his body brought over here. Is that correct?
They paid half.
They paid half.
Yes.
So they didn't pay for it all.
No, they paid half, and me and Lana paid the other half.
I
we,
got
paid, we paid for the plot right here too.
Yeah. How much was the plot?
5,000.
And then you had to pay for half the funeral costs and half of the trip from coming over here?
Yeah, we paid for the flowers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't matter. That's nothing.
I understand. And I just wanted to tell you, I appreciate you doing all that. Have you and Vicki sat down and looked at some of the different rocks and stuff to make a decision on whether or not you're going to put some sort of a monument rock out there? Or you're just going to wait a couple of years before you do that, or what?
No, we're gonna wait till the ground settles because
Okay.
we can't do anything right now.
Okay.
We have to wait. I heard we have to wait like 3, 4, 6 months.
Okay. That probably sounds about right.
Yeah, for the ground to settle,
For the ground to settle.
and then the funeral, the grave site,
Right.
all of them is flat.
Right.
So
I guess that's for mowing, right?
yeah.
Is that for mowing purposes?
So we can't put one like this. We gotta put flat one.
Right. Well, have you looked at any
I
of that?
because I can't do it right now. So when
I understand.
I'm ready for it, I'll do it. When the ground is settled and they make it level, that's when we decide.
Probably spring.
Yeah.
Let it go through the winter.
Let it go through the winter. Let it go
Probably
through the
spring.
winter, and then springtime we'll do a good one for him. I mean, if they let me do one, I'll do this.
Yeah, the big one. The stand upright one.
Yeah, if they let me.
I don't think they'll let you though.
No, the way I see it, all of them were flat.
All of them are flat. Even the veterans right across from there. That's all veterans over there. They're all flat.
Yeah, they're flat. Yeah, I want to see if I could do this picture too.
Well, how much was the? I mean, I'm wanting to know. It's my son. How much was all that in total? Probably $12,000 for the funeral, and another $5,000 for the plot, huh?
14,000 for the funeral.
14,000 for the funeral. Did that include bringing his body over here too?
Yes.
Okay. So they basically paid for the 14, and y'all paid for the 5, or y'all paid for half of the 14 and the 5?
No, he paid 10. We paid the
No, he paid 10.
Yeah, I think he paid 10. Long as paid on it, on how to they call it.
I guess they didn't have no, Nicholas didn't fill out the little blank for insurance.
No, he didn't.
But you know what? I told them, and I told them this whenever they called. I said, odds are with you being corporate, because of the type of insurance you have to protect yourself pertaining to your business, you can file a special claim because you have lost an employee that was considered an ACE employee, and because of the damages that was done to your establishment, you can actually draw off of your own insurance pertaining to the damages that was caused because Nicholas was such of an ACE employee.
No,
Besides that, I'm sure they can take the $10,000 and probably use it as a write-off.
of course, 10, 20, whatever they do, expenses on the side, they could use it as a write-off.
Yeah, use that as a write-off.
Yeah, to a company, $10,000, $15,000 a month.
Right, right. But my point is this: they didn't really have to do that. Did they?
No. The guy who did that, that's the one who really two brothers. One like Nick, one don't like Nick.
Okay.
The one who liked Nick, he's the one who did this. His name is Lucas.
Lucas, yeah. I've spoken to him, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who liked Nick, and he's the one who did it.
But really and truly, shouldn't it have been W&W Construction that paid for Nicholas's funeral? Why?
No, because he was working, officially he was working for the company, for Lucas. He was doing that side job, and they gave him permission to do so. Lucas gave him permission to do so. You know, he didn't do it.
According to Lucas, they tried to talk Nicholas out of that on Monday because he was scheduled to get on an airplane on Tuesday, and he got on the phone and called up a bunch of people, and supposedly he couldn't get nobody to do it for no less than about, we understand, about $5,500. What they should have done, a piece of equipment like that, first of all, isn't made to travel all over the countryside. They're only made to travel locally. You know what I'm saying? And what they should have done is put it on a lowboy, on an 18-wheeler, and drag it over here and then deliver it.
That would cost a lot of money for Nick. Nick was trying to make money.
I know, because he had over-obligated himself with that house over there.
Yeah. Nick was trying to make money on the side. You know,
Right.
He was trying to make like $5,000-$10,000
I know,
on the side.
I know. He was moonlighting.
Yeah. So he said, let me make this, because he drove that way from Colorado to Memphis. So he drove that before.
Oh, he had
Yeah, when he came from Colorado to Memphis, so when he came to me from Colorado,
the same type of truck?
same type of truck, even bigger. So he's experienced with that. But I'm telling you, the accident happened is he was surprised. It was like he was going up, and then the minute he wants to go down, the traffic was a complete stop.
Yeah,
There was no way he could stop.
right.
Nicholas made a decision. He either go on top of these cars,
Right.
kill 10, 15 people,
Right.
or go like this. And,
Right.
you know, instantly you decide
Right.
to go like this.
Out of reflexes.
Yeah, reflex. You just go like this. So that's what he did, but he didn't know his neck was gonna snap.
Well, even if his neck didn't snap, I'm pretty sure that he would have been.
No. Yeah, he could have backed out, you know, but he would be still alive.
But he would have been in such of a condition, he'd probably been an indolent the rest of his life. And you know as well as I do, he wouldn't have been satisfied in that.
No, he would be broken all over. Because these trucks are flat.
Yeah. It probably broke his hip, broke his legs, you don't tell how many organs that it damaged in his chest, his lungs, it probably punctured his lungs and everything else.
I don't want to ask all that question. But when Jimmy told me that a lot of bones is broken, I said, okay, that's fine. That's good. That's enough.
Right, right. You knew then it was,
That,
yeah.
so. That's the only the insurance that the truck have, the company.
Right. WW.
Yeah, that
They'll be responsible for all the damages. as far as property
It's
damages.
an accident, yeah. Now, Lana, she could sue that guy. Okay?
Yeah.
She could sue that guy.
Well, if they don't fork out a lot of money for his death, she'll probably have to.
Yeah, but that's gonna take years.
Probably.
That's gonna take years and years.
What they usually do, they usually average out how much that person was making in their profession. They look at the age and they look at, okay, he would make this amount of money for the next 25 years until he got ready to retire. That's how they ordinarily say, well, this is the sum settlement that we're going to offer you.
Yeah.
And it'd be up to her to take that offer. But then again, I don't know that the insurance company would do that or not.
I don't know. Now, if she wanna fight it, but the problem is she doesn't have that much money.
Right.
You know.
Well, you'd have to find a company or an outfit out there that would take it on a pro deal to where
If you win.
if you win, they all win, and if you lose, everybody loses. Yeah.
So Lana, that's Lana. You know, I can't tell Lana what to do. I mean, I give her a few pointers and that's it.
Oh yeah.
But you know, I can't push her.
Is her mother still over there? Because the last time I was down there, her mother was there.
Yeah, her mother's still there.
Her mother's still there? So she's been down there now about a month now.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'm having to go to the bank and change my will because this was one of the things that Lana talked to me about. She said, you still got your will, according to Nicholas's paperwork, in Shannon's name. Nicholas and Shannon's name.
Yeah, you gotta change that.
She said, you need to change that over to Anastasia's name and let me be just basically the carekeeper of Anastasia until she gets 18. That way that piece of property down there will go to her.
That's true.
So I'm going to have to go to the bank and do that probably tomorrow or Tuesday.
You have to do that, yes.
I'm going to have to do that. And whenever I go down to get his box, I was going to bring the paperwork whenever I go down there. So I gave him a toolbox, a snap-on toolbox, and she told me that I could have that. But I don't know the condition of it. I've done talked to the guys. I said, well, ask some of the guys down there if any of them are interested in buying it. I said, I gave about $2,500 for the snap-on box. I said, it's probably already went up $300 or $400, maybe $500 in value. I said, I figure it's worth 40% of whatever the value was that I gave for it. So I priced it to them around $1,000. I said maybe at least $800, but I never could get nobody to be interested in wanting to buy it.
No, they don't buy no toolboxes because companies offer that. Companies got a lot of toolboxes and all that shit. And usually trucks comes with toolboxes. You know, all these big rigs got places where you could put your tools and stuff like that.
But they did. They tried to talk Nicholas out of hiring a company to bring that truck over here. And that's probably the reason why that those guys didn't do that themselves, because it was going to cost too much money to put it on a low boy and drive it over here on 18-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to save some money, you know what?
Nick wanted to do it himself so he could make the money himself.
Right, I know. And if it had been me and you starting out fresh in life, we'd have probably done the exact same thing.
Same. Yes. We could have done it.
But I did get this out of Lonnie that they didn't have no life insurance on the actual loan that they just took out. So she's either going to have to sell the house or file for bankruptcy or something.
No, she's gonna, it's either she's gonna let go of the house and then file bankruptcy. Because a house that magnitude, it's not easy to sell right away.
No,
You know, big houses usually takes a long time to sell.
really.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that did you know that they refinanced that about a month before that accident happened?
Yeah.
You did know that? I don't know if the interest rate was better or what, but
It don't matter now, whatever he did.
yeah, no, it don't matter now.
That house is gonna go.
Well, what's going to happen to her? Is she going to live in Huntsville, or is she going to come back to Memphis?
Right now, she said she's gonna stay in Alabama.
Okay. I mean, really and truly, I don't care about nothing about her other than the fact that she is Nicholas's wife, and that is Anastasia's mother, for the benefit of Anastasia. You follow what I'm saying? I'm not wanting to meddle. I'm not wanting to get into nobody's business.
That's all you gotta know is just you got a granddaughter.
Yeah, that's right. He left me a granddaughter.
Yeah.
How about Gage and all them other boys? I mean, Gage was there, but them other two brothers, them other two sons wasn't there. Well, I'm wondering why they wasn't there. The youngest one. The youngest one
the
was there.
youngest one is in Colorado,
Okay.
and he called. He called. We talked to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but the oldest one, he's not in good relationship with Nick.
Oh, okay.
So
Is the oldest one the one that went to the military?
I don't know. No. The youngest one went to the military. The youngest one went to the.
The one that's in Colorado now.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he working in the concrete business or is he doing something different?
I don't know.
But he did join up with the military.
Yes.
But I think he hurt himself or something, didn't
Yeah, for a year.
he? So that one that was there, his name was Gage, right?
The one, that's the one we raised. Me and Ricky raised him.
Gage?
Gage,
Y'all raised him?
Yeah, we raised Gage. Yeah, he was with us more than he was with Nick and Shannon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we raised
Did he go to school here? Did he graduate? So what's he doing now?
He was working at FedEx. Then he left FedEx. He was working at FedEx for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Then he left FedEx and he's working with a shipping company.
Packaging?
Not packaging, frozen. They deal with a lot of frozen stuff.
Ah, I see.
And they ship to different warehouses. He's like they are what the main hub is.
Well, this is my understanding. This house is paid for.
Which one?
The one that you're in right here.
Yeah.
That's in Nicholas's name.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that they was unwise enough that they put this house as collateral onto that loan, do you?
No.
So how did they, I mean, ordinarily if you borrow $380,000, ordinarily you gotta either have some collateral or you gotta have some money to put down.
No.
They didn't put no money down? They didn't have no collateral?
They put money down.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
So apparently she must have money. Her family must have money. Lonnie.
Nicholas had money too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nicholas had money too.
Because he was saving his money, working for that outfit out there. How much money did they're going to wind up losing right there? Probably 10, 12, 15 grand?
At the house, whatever the down payment was, they're gonna lose.
No, I'm saying whatever money that they put into it to be able to get the loan, which was probably what, $15,000, $20,000?
That's what I'm saying. The down payment, they're gonna lose that. The down payment.
The down payment.
Whatever down payment they put, they're gonna lose.
But they didn't put this house up for collateral for that loan out there.
No.
Good.
No.
Good, because if that would have happened, next thing you know, y'all be looking for a place to have to go
Yeah.
because they'd come down here and hawk this freaking place.
Yeah.
When it comes to bankers, business people, they're shrewd.
Yeah.
They don't have no, they don't.
Actually, by law, I believe, actually, that house, I mean, really it doesn't belong to Lana. It belonged to Nick because Nick bought that house when he was in his 20s, way before he got married.
This house or that house in Huntsville? This house.
Yeah, this house got bought when Nicholas was in his 20s.
But still, she was married to him whenever he got killed, and you know as well as I do, by law, the way the laws are in America, I mean, y'all could fight it, but I guarantee you never would win it. If something did happen, she had to come over here and either live with y'all or cause y'all to leave out of here. Y'all could fight it, but I guarantee you wouldn't win because by law, whatever was his was hers, whatever was hers was his.
That's true. That's true. No, she knows that.
Because really and truly, he bought this house in Shannon's name. And then it wasn't until he left to go to Colorado, whenever this house got gutted, the house caught on fire, and then the insurance company finished paying it off, remember?
That wasn't in Shannon's name. That's in Nicholas's name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nicholas's name.
So it wasn't in her name at all?
Actually, I'm the one who gave the down payment to Nick.
To buy this house?
Yeah, he was in his 20s. What do you think? When did Nick get the
I got you. And that was probably, what, 10 $3 grand to get this house? What's this house worth? 250?
Nah. That
Huh?
house,
175, 185?
nah.
Yeah, it is. This is a nice neighborhood.
That house is not worth probably about 120, 130.
Yeah, but he gotta add all that square foot that he renovated that garage. That added another 400 square foot to this house. So it's a 1,800 square foot house, right?
Yeah, 1,800, that's it.
Since he renovated that over there.
No. This don't have nothing to do with that. This is a garage, that's it.
No, it ain't a garage. He put a wall in.
I understand, but it does not count on the papers. This house is only like this one don't count. Now, if you could have this house.
You could incorporate it in pertaining to, like, if you wanted to have it appraised, if you wanted to have it praised.
Yeah, your neighbor could have the same house.
Yeah.
Okay, if your neighbor sell his house for 150, this house worth 150. No matter if you have a $50,000 swimming pool outside.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
I come in here just about the time that his Mexican buddies was finishing out the sheetrock all in here, in which I think they've done a really good job. I think they did. I mean, you probably see some imperfections in it here and there. But he was short some money, and I went ahead and gave him, I think, either $500 or $600. I said, here, Nick, finish it out. That way you can finish paying your guys out. And I'll be darned, we was sitting out there in the freaking yard, and one word led to another. Next thing you know, he got so mad at me, he threatened he's going to call the law on me. And then accused me of being a deadbeat dad. And I don't know where he got the deadbeat dad at, because, whenever I got all broke up, it took me a while to get back on my feet so I could go back to work again towards doing labor work. And for him to call me a deadbeat dad, knowing that I went and got him sometimes 2 and 3 times a month, and he had a relationship with his grandfather Pierce's, he had a relationship with the grandfather Jacksons, he had a relationship with his grandmother and his great-grandmother, that kind of hurt. And as well as I do, that I tried to make it up on the front end pertaining to what child support that I lacked in giving Vicky due to the fact of my accident. And of course she got automatically, I think it was $5,000 from my accident, because you had to borrow some money at the time. You was in a tight, you wound up borrowing that money from him, and then you had to give it back. And that's probably where you come up with the $10,000 towards paying on the house, I'm thinking. But I mean, I know it seems senseless in talking about this, but business is business, and I'm glad that they were smart enough that they didn't put this house up for collateral.
No, I don't think so.
You better make sure.
It don't matter for me.
Well, it's going to matter to you. I mean, that's your granddaughter too.
Whatever Lana wants to do, let her do.
I understand that. I understand it, and I'm like you. I want to give her space to where she can do whatever she wants to do. But at the same time, that she's from Russia or from Ukraine. She's not aware of our laws. She's not aware of our customs. She's not aware of the stuff that we're aware of.
She will ask. She will find out. But I'm not gonna tell her what to do.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I'm not gonna tell her you shouldn't do this.
I don't blame you.
That. Let her find out on her own. If she wanna sue that company, let her sue that company. If not, if he got life insurance, she doesn't wanna tell me about it. It's okay. It's fine with me. It's not my money anyway.
I don't think they had a life insurance on them.
Well, I don't know.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I don't know.
But by rights, that company that paid him to do that, like I tried to explain to her, like a general contractor that takes on a job, and let's say he's got 15 other people around him called subcontractors. It don't matter if they're electricians, plumbers, or whatever, unless that general contractor made the subcontractor sign a special clause in saying that he didn't have to provide insurance for the subcontractors, that they had to provide their own insurance. That means that it goes right back to the general contractor. You as the guy that hired all these subcontractors, and you're going to have to be responsible towards having insurance. And I know for a fact that they're big enough. I done looked at the company. The company's probably 20 employees strong. I think by law, even if you're in Mississippi, once you have X amount of employees, you got to have workman's comp insurance. So they got insurance.
They do have insurance. And also, my understanding is that whenever a death happens with an accident,
Yeah.
the insurance supposed to pay something. No matter what kind of, if he got insurance, it's like your car insurance. Like when you have a car insurance,
Yeah, yeah.
there's death. You know, when you have your car insurance, if you look at your paper, it says hospital that much.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That much.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
much coverage. That much coverage. That insurance has the same thing, but the insurance is not gonna offer you the money.
Uh-uh.
You know,
And
you have
that's
to
why I
fight for it.
told her, I said, the first thing you need to do is hire an attorney. I said, besides that, you can draw money off of Nicholas's,
Oh, she will take care of that. Social Security.
off
Yeah.
of the child.
Yeah, she will take care of that. She knows.
She
that.
probably can draw at minimum $2,500, maybe even as much as $3,500, because
Right.
Nicholas was paying in a lot of money.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's her job. That's her business. But
In a
she
way,
knows.
it's her business, but in
Yeah.
another way, it's still our granddaughter.
We can't do nothing about it. That's her money. That's her husband.
It's her responsibility.
Her responsibility. Now we got our job is to guide her, and that's it. We guide her enough.
But what if she wanted to hook up and go back to Ukraine, which I don't think that she would.
She won't know. She won't.
I don't think that she'd be that crazy to, but who knows?
Mm.
And then we would lose all,
The only thing we're gonna lose is to see our grandkids. That's it.
what I'm saying is if she was to disappear
Mm-hmm.
some way or another with the grandchild, then we wouldn't have a relationship with Nicholas's daughter.
Yeah. That's the only thing we're gonna lose.
But now legally, of course, you gotta go to court to do this, and it has been done many, many times, that the grandparents does have rights to see the granddaughter.
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That way,
I don't think she's gonna go to Ukraine.
I hope to God she ain't.
No,
Right?
she's not. She's
My
not.
God, she'd be a crazy person to do
She
that,
will
wouldn't
not.
you?
She will not.
Besides that, her mother may stay over here. That's what I was thinking, that maybe her people may, a lot of these people may have some money.
No. No, they don't.
They don't have no money?
When they built that house
Yeah.
in Alabama,
Yeah.
she had a few money from her previous divorce.
Uh-huh.
And Nicholas had some money. They put them together and they put down payment on that house.
I got you.
That's how they bought that.
And I imagine it was a pretty hefty payment. Pretty hefty down payment, probably about $15,000-$20,000.
20,000.
20.
20 or 25, I think.
So they're automatically gonna lose that right off the top if she lets the house go back. Now, she could try to sell the house and maybe not take such of a hit.
It's been a year only, so the house ain't gonna bring that much profit. It's been a year only. That house is not even a year old.
I told Nicholas whenever I first went down there, after the baby was about 6 months old, I told Nicholas, I said, Nicholas, you've bitten off a whole lot of chewing right here, buddy. I said, I realize it's nice, it's the next thing to a gated community, you got a big lake in behind your house and everything. I said, and he looked at me, you know what he said? Oh, Dad, you're probably right, the Jacksons, we ain't never lived this way before. So he was really reaching out, you know what I'm saying? He was really reaching out, trying to live above his means, I think.
No, Nicholas, he's.
I mean, I know he was making good money.
Yeah, he was making good money, so it was okay for him. You know, $3,000 payment, house payment, it was okay for him. Nicholas was making over 100,000.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Of course, I helped him while he was in Colorado get that truck he had, that blue Dodge truck.
Mm-hmm.
I co-signed for all that.
Yeah.
He needed a co-signer. So I tried to help him out too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In lots of different ways. And I just didn't abandon him like he tried to put me in the category of me being a deadbeat dad.
He probably just said that. He probably was mad when he said that. So.
I think he knew better.
All you gotta do is just forgive him, man.
Oh yeah. Well, at this point in time, all you can do is hold them up, hold their reputation and their name up, and remember the good qualities about them,
That's all.
and go from there.
Yeah.
Because whenever my brother died 7 years ago, and whenever I got on the phone and called him and I told him about David dying, my youngest brother, he said, "You're next. You're next." I said, "How do you know I'm next?" Of course, he was just joking. But you know, we really don't know. I mean, we're here today and gone tomorrow. There is no guarantees that whenever we leave this,
Yeah.
this,
That's out.
I mean, we just don't know, do we? I know your people over there has suffered tremendously pertaining to the Pakistani people. Is there ever going to be a solution to all that over there? Is there ever going to be peace in the Middle East?
No, never. If there was peace in the Middle East, then Israel will go.
They'd have to exterminate Israel before there ever be peace in the Middle East. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if there would be peace in the Middle East, then Israel will go away, will get eliminated. And then we want Israel to be eliminated. That's what all these wars happen in the Middle East.
Do you think that there'll be like a third world war over there?
Yeah.
Or the beginning parts of a third world war over there? In other words, the worst enemy over there was Iran, and basically that's whenever Trump sent
To
them.
me, no, to America, the worst enemy is Iran. To me, the worst enemy is Israel.
To you.
Yeah.
Do you hate them?
Do I hate Israel?
Do you hate Israel? Because of what they've done in the past to your people? I mean, you got every right to hate them. You know?
No, I hate them. It's just,
Dislike them.
yeah.
Feel uncomfortable around them. And for some reason, they have walked under the umbrella of being a Jew, thinking that they was
They can do anything they want.
doing anything they want. And the fact of the matter is, they have made just as many mistakes as the Pakistani and all them other countries over there have. You know?
They've done a lot of mistakes.
How long have you been over here now? 30 years?
40.
40?
Over 40.
Over 40? Ain't you operating a business somewhere else? Don't you got a gas station or something somewhere else?
No, we sold the gas station.
Over here?
On Highway 51.
Woodstock? On Woodstock?
We sold that.
But I thought you got another business somewhere doing the same thing, being a merchant.
Yeah. I got one on Raleigh, Millington.
Where?
Raleigh, Millington.
Raleigh, Millington.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a gas station?
No, that's a store.
What kind of a store?
Convenience store.
A convenience store? You don't sell no gas?
Yeah.
Kind of like a 7-Eleven or something?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yours, or are you working for somebody else?
I'm managing it.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. It's mine.
Probably got it in a cousin's name or a nephew's name. That way you can go through the 7-year period to be able to help you out on taxes and everything.
It's not that. It's just an investor got me. He said, Ali, I'm gonna put this money down. You hold this.
I got you. Nicholas said that he improvised something with the natural gas out here to where you can hook up with your grill and grill steaks out here all day long and never run out of gas.
Yeah. What's that?
That was kind of neat, wasn't it?
That's what I did to my house. The one I did.
That's kind of neat.
Actually, he got this idea from me.
Did he do it?
I'm the one who told him to do so.
Oh, really? I got you.
I'm the one who told him to do so.
Y'all's plans as of right now, once more, I'm not trying to meddle, because it really, I mean, I appreciate you even letting me in the house.
Okay.
Y'all's plans, I'm sure for right now, is to stay where you are.
Yeah.
But if worse comes to worse, let's say that she did come back to here, either y'all would have to let her live with you, or y'all would have to make other arrangements. I'm pretty sure y'all probably already done looked at that, haven't you?
Right now, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
I'm
Playing the wait game.
playing the waiting game. Whatever happened.
Well, have they got a for sale sign on that property out there yet? Is it on the market yet?
In Alabama?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you said you was just there a week ago, or 2 weeks ago.
Me? No. Oh, I didn't go there.
I thought thought you said you were just over there a couple weeks ago. At Lana's house.
No,
Okay.
no, I wasn't in Alabama, no, I didn't go to Alabama.
When's the last time you was over there?
Never been there.
Never. So you don't even know what that house looks like.
The pictures. On video, I've seen it on video.
I got you. I was just wondering if she's already done hit the market with it. I know I would have.
She said she will. She said she will.
She's gonna have to,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but she's not gonna make much money out of it. Because it's only been a year.
She probably will lose money on it.
Yeah.
In addition to losing money on the down payment.
To me, I think she's gonna let it go. The bank is gonna take it.
Think so?
Yeah.
What was that, a B&R something? That girl was there at the funeral that day that basically helped him get into that house. She was like a realtor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did she call her business, B&R or something?
Be an hour, It's
Bedroom and what? Recreation?
something like that, I don't know about this, but, she was the real estate, she's the one who had the big house.
Yes, yes, yes.
She's the one who could sell that house. But
Yes.
like I said, big houses don't sell fast.
Well, you know what? The tighter the economy gets over here in America pertaining to cutting off everybody's food stamps and cutting off all these jobs and laying off all these people and doing what Trump's doing right now, it's just going to make things tougher for the markets.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough.
It's going to be tough, ain't it?
So,
You know, at the funeral home, I didn't realize that the funeral home was on this same road right here, less than about 3 miles from where y'all live right here. 4 miles, 5 miles.
very close.
I know.
Funeral home is right here.
I know.
The cemetery is right, it's like 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
Going across where the airport is, going that way, the back way. Go over there on that road that goes right out there beside that store.
If you go.
What is that
you
road?
You remember my old store, general store?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's right there on 51 High.
What is that road?
Sykes.
Sykes?
Like if you go on Raleigh Middleton,
Okay.
like when you get out of here.
Yeah.
Go on the main road, Raleigh Middleton.
Okay.
Make a right. And then you drive a little bit, then you get to Sykes Road. You make a left on that Sykes Road, and you keep going through
Yep,
town,
yep.
and then you end up on Highway 51.
Okay.
That's by my store, actually.
Yep.
You know, the old store, John Store and Deli.
Yep. Well, I ain't went to a cemetery
And then you make a right to go to the cemetery.
like I said, I ain't went to the cemetery yet, but I got some things that I want to put out there, getting ready for the decorations of the holidays and everything. I got a Christmas bowl and 2 or 3 other things that I wanted to put there.
Try to take all the old flowers.
Okay,
The,
and move it away.
yeah,
Well, they throw all that stuff over there in that thicket over there where it's so grown up and stuff.
yeah, just throw them like this.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, clean it up.
And I think Lonnie, she's already been out there once or twice, hasn't she?
The last time, yeah, no, went there, when she was here. She went there.
God rest his soul is all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Because Nicholas was a hard worker, you know what?
very hard.
He was a hard worker. Matter of fact, I got onto him all the time while he was out there in Colorado. I said, because he was working 65, 70, 75, 80 hours a week. I said, Nicholas, quit that. I said, man, you're going to wind up killing your freaking self. One day, whenever you do get ready to retire, by the time you get 45 or 50 years old, you're going to have arthritis, bursitis, and every other kind of itis to the degree that you're going to be in constant pain all the time. I said, you're abusing your body.
Like me,
You're abusing your body.
that's what happened to me.
Anyways, I'm glad that whenever he did come to Memphis, you know what messed him up on the Brunings and Bone deal in coming back to Memphis was COVID. COVID is what messed him up, because if COVID never did hit, I guarantee you he'd still be in Memphis and he'd still be working for Brunings and Bone.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he would be, because he was making good money for Brunings and Bone. Brunings and Bone was taking care of him.
Yeah. Those two brothers were taking care of him too.
They were.
Yeah, that's a good brother. That was a good. He was a good boss.
Yeah.
He gave Nick
Yeah,
And who controls
yeah, I know.
doing whatever he wants.
I just wonder how come it didn't work out with his cousin going back towards Brownsville.
I don't know.
I don't know, he never get into the details and what he liked, what he didn't like.
No, the son. He had a son.
Oh, yeah?
And you know how whenever you know you got a son and your dad is rich,
Resentment,
yeah, kind of like he wants to
overrule the dad.
Yeah,
He's seen
show
a
that yeah,
a play, what do you call it, a power play there between the son and the dad, and he didn't want to get mixed up in all that.
yeah. So the son was trying to show Nick that I'm the boss, you know.
Even though Nicholas had more experience than probably both of them together.
Of course.
Both of them together. And that was probably one reason why the Cagle brothers seen the potential in Nicholas and said, you know what, if you're going to do this, you just need to go in and get your own Social Security card, get your own business card, make up your cards, and go ahead and get in business for yourself. That way, at the end of the year, you can use all this stuff for business expense write-offs.
Nicholas was doing good. Nicholas was doing very good. And I really, I mean, I don't want to say I hate it. This is what God wants, you know. When it's time for you to go, when God called you, God called you.
But he was in his prime, wasn't
He was in his prime, and that's what I hate about it.
he? Yep,
That God took him when he was in his prime.
yep. Boy, he sure did love that little girl of his, didn't he?
He did.
Man, he loved her. He worshipped her. You know, he was out like, what was it, $20,000 or $30,000 on Shannon and trying to get her impregnated, artificially inseminated out there in Colorado, and she supposedly contaminated the test.
Yeah.
So he really did want a child, didn't he?
Badly.
Badly.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm glad that he got to venture out and go to Alaska. I'm glad he went to Cancun. I'm glad he went to Europe twice. I'm glad he started living a normal life towards 8 to 5 and coming home and then enjoying his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he calmed down.
That's what I'm saying. God took him in his prime.
He calmed down though. He got to
But I'm glad though he done all that, so he was happy.
yeah.
So
He got to do and see a lot of things that some people don't ever do in a whole lifetime.
he never did.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, so he did. He was good.
I was proud of him.
Yeah.
He left a heck of a legacy, didn't he? A good legacy.
Yeah.
And Shannon, you know, Shannon tried to kill him in his house. He claimed that she took a butcher knife and cut him pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess she was crazy. Was she messed up on drugs or something?
It's either drugs or alcohol or I don't know what.
Because all three of them boys that she had was by three different men, wasn't they?
Yeah.
I thought so. But that one boy that was up there at the funeral, you said he was the middle-aged one, Gage?
He's the decent one.
He turned out to be nice, didn't he? He turned out to be real nice. He's got a family, what, a little girl, a little boy?
Yeah.
Does he live here?
He's in Arkansas.
Where?
No, Mississippi. Mississippi.
Hornwall?
Yeah, Horn Lake.
Horn Lake?
Mm-hmm.
Horn Lake, Mississippi?
Yeah, well, yeah, Horn Lake. Mm-hmm.
And that's where he's working at?
Yeah.
Does she work?
She's a teacher.
She's a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
What grade does she teach? You know, if it's elementary school or high school?
Elementary probably.
Huh?
Elementary.
Elementary, below 8th grade? But she seemed nice.
She's nice. Yes.
But I didn't have time to talk to none of them.
I didn't talk to her, and half of the people was there.
Do you still got my telephone number?
I don't have your phone number.
Well, in case of an emergency, shouldn't I have your phone number or me have your telephone number? In case something comes up that maybe we should both know about pertaining to Anastasia? Do you got a card, a business card? Any kind of a card that you can give me?
Business card, I don't. What's your number?
731-817